Hey everyone, happy Wednesday. Look behind me. My crepe myrtles are blossoming. Finally. They usually come in July. Here it is August. A little slow this year, but that's okay. Here they come. I don't know if you can see right there behind me. There is a blossom set that's like a heart. Just cute. So I have a heart hanging over me today, and I am just loving it. So we're talking about self-sabotage today. I've been talking to some clients, and I've been reading on online and different social media about people just, they're saying, what? Why do I keep doing this? Why do I keep having relationships? Why do I can't keep quitting jobs? Why is it that I keep falling into this bad behavior that I've always had, even though I make a conscious decision not to do that anymore, and I do it again and again and again? Guess what? Nothing's broken there. We started this conversation on Monday about the repeat movie player, right? Self-sabotage is just as bad and hard on you as it is for PTSD and suicide ideation and some of those. They get a lot of publicity. Self-sabotage doesn't get a lot of publicity. Coaching world and the mentor world, where I live, a lot of times, another division of our business, evolutionaryhealer.com, is consulting and coaching. Okay? The health and wellness industry, but we've been expanding out into a lot of Main Street corporate type people that are not in the healing arts are coming to seek us out now. We're getting a little reputation out here. We've been out here 4 years now, so going on 5, and we're very proud about that. We're talking about self-sabotage today. So what is self-sabotage? Self-sabotage is let's take me. Rather than you, let's take me. All of my life, I have started something and was unable to finish it. I went very quickly up the ranks of Cub Scouts, never got to the top. Stopped, quit, walked away. Went to Boy Scouts, went up to life, quit, stopped, walked away. Joined then the Explorers. Started there, didn't like the guy that ran it. So I just left, quit. So it was easy to quit. Starting the self-sabotaging behavior right there, right? So joined the Navy. Never made it to E9. Made it to E7 of the 9 levels. Very fast. Self-sabotage, blew that out. Retired. Went to corporate job after corporate job after corporate job, and either I got fired or I quit within 2-3 years. Job after job after job after job. And I interview well, so I got lots of jobs in a lot of different industries. But I just couldn't succeed, get through that barrier somehow. Well, I'm a spiritual guy. And I talk to the big guy up there a lot. And one day when I was standing on the top of my condo building, 28 stories up on the roof, one more step, ended up. Wasn't afraid. I wasn't upset and all of that. I was just sitting there just like, I'm just done. I'm just done. I can't get this right. I'm never going to be anything but a repeat failure. It's just not. Something told me, you know what, I got something for you. Turn around, step back. I got something for you. And I don't know why I did, but I did. I stepped away from the edge of that building's roof. And within 3 months, I had created what is now called repetitive behavior cellular regression, CR. And I talk about it a lot. And it works on everybody but me. Why? Because I created it, right? I know all the little ins and outs of how we ask questions and how we surf in between memories using only the five senses and never the story of the memory. We don't talk about the history. We don't talk about why I got ice cream on me or anything like that. Okay? I know all the tricks. And finally, I taught a class of 6 people how to be as good at this as me. How to get in the back of my head and teach others to become practitioners. Now they're master practitioners. And one of them took my wife through CR successfully finally, and then me a few months later. Now, about 4 months ago now. Things have really changed. Self-sabotage is not what I do anymore. Okay? My behaviors have changed. My self-confidence is deeper now, if that's possible. It just feels deeper. I feel deeper. I feel more connected to you and what I'm doing. And I started getting requests for mentorship, and I used to do it in the Navy a little bit. I did it in corporate life when I was a corporate executive. I'd find somebody who was worth bringing along, and I'd help them. So now I do that for other people. That's why I started the Mentor's Corner live 3 times a week, 1 p.m. Eastern, for a few minutes, just to think about something. Self-sabotage is a behavior. Behaviors can be modified. We've known that for over 100 years. You can make a dog salivate at the photograph of a bowl of dog food. You can change your behavior. You can quit smoking and never have a craving again. Stop drinking. Boom. Drugs. Boom. Now, we're not talking about prescription medications. Let's make sure we got that right. What we are talking about is those behaviors that you witness in your life over and over and over again. Maybe it's your spouse. Maybe it's your kids. It's somebody that you know. Well, I'm calling you to call me. Right here on Facebook. PM me. Let's start a conversation about CR. About getting rid of this over and over and over behavior that you've had all your life. I have 70-year-old, 75-year-old, 65-year-old, 68-year-old clients. I have 21-year-old clients, and I have 19-year-old clients. I had a 16-year-old female client with PTSD. She's now learning, she's 18 now, she's now learning to become a practitioner. Very proud of her. Good for her. You can too. Not necessarily be a practitioner. But you can step out to one of our practitioners. We're all over the world. We're in 12 countries, 24 U.S. states, 3 Canadian provinces. We're all over the place. But we're online, so it doesn't matter if you're talking to me in Asheville or somebody in Tokyo or wherever. Okay? PM me here. Let's talk. I'll see you on Friday. I've got a surprise for you.